it up for D. Blake, guys. I don't know if you guys saw, but it was like an awkward handshake. It's weird when you're not black and you shake hands with a black person, because like you just never know what you're gonna. You're like, we're gonna do the regular handshake, or we're gonna do like something cool. And I'm just like, and you just witnessed it right now, live and in person. Give it up for me one more time. Yeah. That's fun. I need validation. That's all. That's all. I have a bumper sticker on the back of my car that says, "Honk if you think I'm sexy." And then whenever I'm sad, I'll drive around and I'll stop at green lights. That shit's funny, dude. I don't care what you say. Thanks for coming, guys. This has been a pretty cool year for me, man. Like, a lot of cool stuff has been happening in 2017 for me. Like, I'm the last person that I know that doesn't have kids, which is like weird for me. Like my other brother just had a kid too. Like, so I'm the last person. And it's funny because people ask me, of course, when other people start having kids, when are you gonna have kids? I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like, I just had to tell my landlord that my rent was 2 weeks late because I spent all my money on Dodgers World Series tickets. You're all gonna have a kid, dude? What are you talking about? I don't know if I'm ready for that, dude. 2017 has, seriously, honestly, like, if you minus like the whole like Donald Trump getting elected as president and possibly like ruining our lives, like 2017 was great. Like, it's like the best year of my life, really. Like that's like the only little blip on this. This has been the best year of my life. Like I've traveled the country, you know, doing comedy, what I love. My favorite team, the Dodgers, made it to the World Series, and that's just like the one. Yeah, I'm a diehard Dodgers fan. We'll get into that later. But yeah, I did not vote for Donald Trump because I'm Mexican. I want to stay here, guys. I want to stay here. I like it here. It's fine. But when he got elected, like, whatever, I don't care who he voted for. I really don't. I was disappointed when he got elected because I really thought that if he got elected, that Tupac would come out of hiding. And like, he didn't. So like that means Tupac's really dead. Like that's worse than him getting elected. Is the fact that Tupac's really dead. Tupac's a rapper, just so you know. I know you don't know who Tupac is, just by the look on your face. All eyes on me, there's like a movie. I can't, never mind. It's fine. He's like the Black Elvis, basically, right guys? Like Black Elvis, right? Okay. So anyway, here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. I don't like the fact that all these people were talking about, like, when Donald Trump got up, you know them, there's probably people in this room, that they were gonna move to Canada. If Donald Trump gets elected, I'm moving to Canada, and then post-election, if Donald Trump gets elected, I'm moving to Canada. And guys, I'm Mexican. I didn't hear one person. I'm moving to Mexico. Like, one person said they're moving to Mexico, dude. Why not? Mexico, Canada, same distance apart from the United States, their borders, right? I heard people in El Paso saying they're going to move to Canada. I'm like, you can walk across the border to Mexico in El Paso. You can walk. Stupid, okay? And then I was like, why wouldn't you rather move to Mexico over Canada? Food in Mexico, way better than the food in Canada. Way better. Okay, when's the last time anybody in this room was like, you know what, we should have Canadian food tonight? Yeah, dude, it's gross. Canadian food is gross. They have one thing in Canada, it's called poutine. It's like fries and like whipped cream and sour, like no, dude, I don't eat carbs, dude. I gotta be on camera. Like, that's stupid. You guys know what I'm talking about. Camera adds 10 pounds, it's whatever. I gotta be camera ready all the time, that's all I'm saying. But the thing was, this is what bothered me, I mean, a lot of things bother me about Trump. I'm not gonna get into all of them, but he labeled Mexicans as criminals, okay? And that's why he wanted to build a wall. I wanted to build a wall between the United States and Mexico because Mexicans are criminals. I'll let you guys know a little secret. I have two parents, father, mother, okay? One of them's Mexican, one of them not Mexican. Guess which one went to prison? Yeah, dude, not the Mexican one. Stupid Trump. Ben, if you really want to build a wall and keep criminals out, maybe build a wall between the United States and Canada and stop people like Nickelback and Justin Bieber from coming over here. more criminal than anything we do. And for the record, I've told that joke in Canada, and it's hilarious there too. They don't like it either, dude. That's crazy. But honestly, like, this is what, like I said, I don't care who you voted for, I really don't. His whole slogan was just what bothered me. That was what bothered me. Make America Great Again. That's a stupid slogan, dude, because I don't know about you guys, but America's already great, okay? America's already great. This is a great country, dude. I grew up in the hood. I get paid to tell jokes. That's a great country. Are you kidding me? Right? Like, our country, like, it can be better, like, of course. Like, the United States is not perfect, of course. If you really want to make this country better, you can't talk to adults, dude. If you really want to make this country better, if I ever ran for president, which I might in 2020, we'll see, whatever. I'm old enough to run for president, just so you guys know, in 2000, whatever, it's fine, okay. My platform, start putting restrictions on who's allowed to have kids in our country, because that's the future of our country, dude. Everyone's allowed to have kids here. There's people that should not be allowed to have kids. There's people in this room, and someone in your life has been like, hey, we're having a baby. You're like, oh, shit. No, like, you know what I mean? Like, and so, exactly, why? A couple people in this room didn't laugh at that joke. You might have kids, and you're those people, guys. You're those people that people are afraid of. But this is what's going to happen, though. When I run for president in 2020, my platform, like I said, put restrictions on who's allowed to have kids. You guys think about it, it's harder to sign up for Netflix than it is to make a baby in the United States. If you went on Netflix right now, if you went and tried to sign up for Netflix, you have to have a password on file, uppercase letter, lowercase letter, number, credit card on file. That takes like 5 minutes. It takes like 20 seconds to make a baby, if that, right? So I made a list, guys, of the people that I think should not be allowed to have kids. And I think that is what will make our country better moving forward. And this is not in any order of importance. First group of people that should not be allowed to have kids. Anybody that doesn't know the difference between the words your and your shouldn't be allowed to have kids, man. No kids for you! You know the difference between those two words! That's third grade education, man! You're dumb, dude! That's third... Here's the thing. Not everybody laughed at that joke. You're fucking dumb, dude! Don't have kids! That's 2 different words. Okay, thank you. Next group of people that should not be allowed to have kids. We all live somewhere around here where we have to drive, right? We're driving in our cars, and then maybe there's like a merging lane, you know, you let someone in, well, you don't have to, but you're nice. So you're like, oh, just let me in. Or like maybe there's like a left-hand turn, and you're like, go ahead, man. You're like, go ahead, whatever, right? And then because you were nice, you just want that person to look you in the eye and acknowledge your niceness and be like, but then they don't. Fuck those people. Those people are assholes. They should not have kids. Yeah, don't let them have kids, dude. They're just gonna have asshole kids. We don't need more assholes in this country. Thank you. Oh, I'm not done. There's more people that should not be allowed to have kids. This one will probably get mixed, and that's fine. Anybody with tattoos on their face should not be allowed to have kids, guys. I'm sorry. You make bad decisions if you have tattoos on your face, dude. I'm sorry. Your kid has to grow up explaining to everybody why his dad has the word money tattooed on his forehead, but his family has no money. You know what I mean? That's stupid. Hey, Johnny, why does your dad have a teardrop tattooed on his cheek? Because Johnny's dad killed people when he was in prison. That was his gang initiative. We can't let murderers have kids. It's always funny. Whenever I tell that joke, it gets like a little weird. And I think people are scared that those people they're not in the room, guys, they're fine. Most of them have house arrest bracelets on. They can't even leave the house anyway, it's fine. Cool. You guys see these people? We live around the Los Angeles area. You see these people, they buy baseball caps, right? Like a baseball cap. And then for some stupid reason, they leave a sticker on the outside part of the cap, dude. That's like the douchiest thing that you can do, dude. You're a douchebag. You wear a sticker on the outside of your hat, telling us what size hat you wear, you're a douchebag. That's the douchiest thing you can do. You should not be allowed to have kids. You're going to have douchey kids. The only thing douchier than that would be if you actually, like, physically pour douche on your body. Like, that would be more douchey than pouring, yeah, okay. Like, if I was on stage right now, which I am, but if I had a sticker sticker on my shirt. Medium, 30, 10 and a half. You guys, what's wrong with this guy? But they do it in a hat and it's fine. That's stupid, dude. Whatever. Okay, cool. Last group of people that should not be allowed to have kids. Anyone that voted for Donald Trump should not be allowed to have kids. Dude. I'm sorry. Alright, dude, we're gonna go! That's stupid, dude. Okay. I always know when I'm home because I can tell that joke and feel safe. Because I was in Oklahoma this summer and I told that joke and I almost got shot. I had a dude yell at me. Here's the thing though, really quick, little side note. I wasn't like a big Hillary supporter, but I wasn't. Like I would have voted for Bernie, but like I wasn't. Definitely not gonna vote for Trump because I don't like Hillary. But this dude in Oklahoma yelled at me. He's like, anyone that voted for Hillary needs to be shot. You stupid spick. And I was like, what's a spick, dude? I don't even know what that means. What does that mean, dude? He's like, you're Mexican. I'm like, yeah, it's wetback. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what's a wetback? I'm like, I can't explain it to you, racist, dude. Like, just so you know, racist, if you're going to yell a racial slur at somebody, it needs to be universally understood that that person that you're insulting is going to understand the racial slur. They had to explain to him what wetback was. Like, we swam across the border, like our backs were like, I can't explain it. You can't be stupid and racist. One or the other, you can't be both. But like I said, I wasn't a Hillary, I was not going to vote for Trump. Like, I don't understand the people that voted for Trump because they didn't like Hillary. That doesn't make sense to me. Because that to me would be like, you know what? I don't want this girl to give me gonorrhea, so I'm going to have sex with this girl that has AIDS instead. Thank you guys for that. And if you're a female that voted for Donald Trump because you didn't like Hillary, I hope that when you get annoyed, every time you get a dick pic in your phone, you feel that same annoyance when you get the alert, nuclear bomb headed to Western United States. You're like, fuck! Stupid Hillary! Because we're going to get like an alert on our phone when we get our nuclear bomb headed over here. True story. So you guys think Amber Alerts are annoying. Wait till we get the nuclear bomb alert. Nuclear bomb north, you're like, fuck! I just wanted the Dodgers to win the World Series one more time before I die, dude. Alright, cool. No more politics stuff. I'll talk about myself a little bit. Yeah, come on, sit down. We're good. I mean, it's fine. There's like, yeah, we're good. She's pregnant, so she can get up as the set goes along. But anyone else, I will punch you in the face. I feel like some people have never seen me before, and that's cool. I talk about my dad a lot. My dad, remember I was telling you guys that one of my parents went to prison? It was my dad, not Mexican. My dad went to prison for selling meth. He's retired now, so that's cool. But I call him Breaking Dad. Thank you. Having a dad that sells meth, though, is a lot like having a dad that sells those Herbalife supplements. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah. It's very similar, except the stuff that my dad sold actually works. True story. There was one cool thing about having a dad that sold meth, and it was that whenever I was when I was in high school and stuff, this is when it was going on. Like he was always able to help me with like my chemistry homework. You know what I mean? He was great. He was all about the metric system. I was like, thanks, Dad. I can't figure this out. He's like, oh, 3 grams. I'm like, I got it. Cool. It's a math joke. Sorry, guys. The people that didn't get the your and you're definitely not going to get the metric system joke. Totally fine. I get it. But here's the thing. My dad actually smoked meth too. He didn't just sell it. It's very smart. If you smoke and sell it, great. Thank you. But he actually didn't lose weight smoking meth. Like, you guys know this is. I did some research for this joke. Okay. I really did. There's 125 million people in the United States that are clinically like unhealthy, like obese in this country. 125 million. On the other hand, there's 1.5 million people in this country that smoke meth. I think we need to legalize meth, guys. I can solve the obesity problem. That'll be my platform, too. Solve the, like, everyone's worried about weed, dude. We just need it. Okay, cool. Got it. No, but here's the thing, though. So my dad smoked meth, too. My dad didn't lose any weight, lost all of his teeth, didn't lose any weight. I guess that's technically losing weight if your teeth, whatever, it's fine. Okay, cool. I'm going to tell you guys a quick story. Okay. Really, you know what? Make some noise if you know someone that's been incarcerated. Oh, cool. Thank you for your honesty. Make some noise if you're currently with the person that was incarcerated. Here's the thing. Okay, so for those of you guys that haven't had the honor of having someone that was incarcerated, anytime someone that's locked up calls you, it's always a collect call. Okay, so you'll receive a call that sounds something like, "Hey, will you accept a call from such and such correctional facility?" And then if you don't want to talk to your dad, then you're like, "No," you just hang up. Just hang up, whatever. But my dad started to outsmart me, because what I didn't know was that they have access to a lot of stuff inside prison. So my dad started calling me from inside prison with random cell phone numbers. So like I would get these random phone calls and I wouldn't recognize the numbers, so I'd call and be like, "Hello? Hey son, it's your dad." I'm like, "What the hell, did you break out of prison? Like, where are you calling me from?" "I just called to say I love you. Hang up." And I would get these calls all the time, like just from random folks. So finally when he got out, I was like, "Dude, how are you always calling me from cell phone numbers inside prison?" He's like, "Oh, I got credit." I'm like, "No, you don't. You've been in prison for 5 years. Like, you don't have credit. Like, what are you talking about?" "You know how I don't have any teeth," my dad says. I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I tell that to my friends every night when I'm telling jokes." He says, "Every time they give us food in prison, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, they give us apples. And because I don't have any teeth, can't eat my apples, give my apples away to my friends. And they're the ones that sneak the cell phones in. That's my credit." So my dad is Johnny Appleseed in San Quentin. It's crazy. You just buy stuff with apples, dude. That's awesome. I'd love to buy stuff with apples. That'd be great. But here's another story, quick story. My brothers, I have 2 brothers, and my dad's been in and out of the system the last few years, and so we went to pick my dad up in jail a few months ago, and we're waiting for my dad to get out of jail. We're in the parking lot, okay? And the police approached our car because we looked suspicious. Just police code for Mexicans in a car in the parking lot, so you know. Turned out, my stupid little brother had a warrant out for his arrest. Because he didn't go to court for a traffic ticket, but he got a failure to appear warrant for his arrest. So we're waiting for my dad to get out of jail while they are simultaneously taking my other brother to jail. Yeah, this is great, right? Under those circumstances, this would be like super stressful or like crazy, right? As it's happening, I'm kind of like, "Yo, dude, we're doing a prisoner exchange right now. This is awesome. This is awesome. I've always wanted to do a prisoner exchange. Are you kidding me? You watch Homeland, you're like, "Oh, I'd love to do that." Like, I did it, dude. It was dope. I did a prisoner exchange. I wanted to be like, put a bag over his head and be like, "All right, go." You know what I mean? Like, so my dad gets out, and he walks out expecting all 3 of us, and he's like, "Hey, where's your other brother?" I'm like, "Dude, we traded him for you." That's how they do it in Trump's America now. If you let one Mexican on the street, you gotta put one on. That's how it works. Joke's on Trump, my dad's not Mexican. Stupid. People think it's mean that I make fun of my dad in front of strangers every night. I'll let you in on a little secret, guys. Growing up my whole life, my dad gave me a really hard time for being gay. Yeah. My dad used to always make fun of me for being gay. Everything I did, he made fun of me for being gay. And I think it's hilarious now, because I'm not gay. You guys are assholes for laughing at that. No, like everything I did, like growing up that like wasn't macho or like sports related, like my dad labeled as gay. Like I was on my high school dance team, and he thought that was gay. He caught me making out with my best friend Mike one time, and he thought that was gay. I'm just kidding, he didn't catch us, but. So whenever I would visit my dad in prison, I'm a good son, I'd be like, "Hey Dad, Who's gay now, bitch? He didn't have any teeth. You guys thought it, right? You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, he still gives, my dad still gives me stuff. Like, my dad still makes fun of me because I'm in love with Justin Timberlake. Like, whatever, like, okay, I'm not like in love with Justin Timberlake. Okay, I said that wrong. I'm a really big Justin Timberlake fan. Like, I really do. Man, I guess I love Justin Timberlake. Like, whatever, it's fine. Like, I'm not gay. Sorry. But if Justin Timberlake was dying and he needed me to have sex with him to live, he would live. Weird. It's not that I love, like, okay, I wanted to be Justin Timberlake, like, before he was, like, the Justin Timberlake that you guys, like, I wanted to be, like, in a boy band, dude. Like, I used to have bleached hair when I was younger. Like, I had a feeling you guys wouldn't believe me, so I brought a picture of me with bleached hair. Look at that. That's me with bleached hair back in the day. Yeah, look at that. That's me, dude. That's me. Yeah. Okay. Bleached hair. Okay. Back in the day. Okay. For you guys that are don't judge. That was cool when I had it. First off, that was so cool back then because I wanted to be in a boy band. Girls loved it back then. Okay. I mean, guys loved it too, but like it was fine. Like whatever. Like the gay guys is what I'm saying. I feel like the girls that liked it though, like. It was something about like, oh, he's got bleached hair, like, he must be really confident, right? Like, you have to be confident. When I thought about it, it's also like, there's probably some girls that like weren't into it that were like, I'm gonna catch him sucking a cock one day, like, that's weird, you know what I mean? So like, I don't have my hair like that anymore, it's fine. But you know what got me though? So I travel the country doing stand-up, and whenever I go to a city like that's not like a small town, like Boise, Idaho, or Wichita, Kansas, I want to go to the gay clubs in like those cities, man, because those are the best times. Like in gay clubs that you wouldn't expect gay clubs to be in. Like I love it, dude. Like it's great and it's safe. Like it's usually safe. But that's what broke my heart. You guys remember when they had that shooting in Orlando? Like it's like almost like a year and a half ago. It was like a gay club shooting in Orlando, and it was awful. Like a bunch of people. Like it broke my heart. I mean, anytime there's a mass shooting, it breaks my heart when that stuff happens. But it hit close to home because I've been to like gay clubs in every city in the United States almost. And like, I thought about it, like, that would be my luck that like, I would be at the gay club that got shot. And heaven forbid, like, I die in that shooting. And then my dad's watching the news and he sees my name on the obituary. It's like, I knew he was gay. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm like, Then I'd be dead, so, you know, okay, cool. That's pretty dark, I know. That's like my darkest joke. It's fine, right? Okay, cool. Thank you. Homophobia is still a thing, though. Like my dad really didn't want his son to be gay. Like I don't know why. And it's like whatever. It's 2017, dude. You can't be homophobic in 2017. You gotta be homoprobic. You know what I mean? Like it's the opposite. Yeah. So I deal with it. Like there are places like when I travel and I start telling like jokes about like they don't like it in some places. I was in Tulsa, Oklahoma recently, and I was working out at the gym. You guys can tell I work out, right? Okay, cool, yeah. I mean, no, you can, it's fine. Like, I'm just, okay, whatever. Like I said, I need validation. Okay, cool. This is a medium, but like I can wear a small if I wanted to. It's fine. Okay, cool. I was working out at the gym. Okay, I was doing biceps. It's not important what I was working out. Okay. I was getting water. Okay, at the water faucet. 2 water faucets. We've all been through, you know, places where there's water faucet. Water faucet here, water faucet here. Big, beefy gym dude does not want to get water next to me. He's waiting for me to, and I'm like, dude, like, and I know what's happening, and I have pre-workout in my system, so like I'm feeling pretty pumped up about myself. And so I'm like, dude, you don't have to wait for me to finish filling up my water bottle. You can get water. That water faucet works. And he looked at me, he was serious. He was like, nah, bro, I'll wait. That's gay. Yeah, what? It's right, dude. I said, dude, drinking water next to another guy, that's not gay, okay? That's not how gay works. I don't know where you're from. Not how gay works, dude. You can ask anybody that's gay. They're not going to be like, you know what, I was straight my whole life, and then one day I was drinking water next to a dude, and I got some gay juice on my face, and now I'm gay, like... It's not how it works. That's not how gay works, okay? Like, and furthermore, if that was like your like moment that you were like you were already gay, like that's shit. Just so you know. It's always the dudes. Girls are more fun. Like when I travel, like girls are more accepting. It's always the dudes that are like, no, like I'm like, dudes do the gayest stuff out of everybody. Like for the ones that are, you know, okay. What's your name, dude?
Daniel.
Daniel. Let me ask you. Just be honest with you. Okay? I've been being honest with you this whole night. Guys do stuff that's more gay than what girls do, really. Have you ever been like in a bathroom or a locker room, like anywhere, and then just like look at another dude's penis? Exactly, dude, that's fucking gay, dude! But like we all do it, right? You kind of peek to see like, let's see what he's got, like you don't want to do anything with it. You're not gonna do anything with it, but like you just want to know like what your competition is, you know what I mean? Like, alright, like, that guy's, you know what I mean? That's it. It's obvious. Yeah, of course, so quick. Like, not even a second. Like, you're just like, oh, fuck, he's got a bigger thing. Like, that's it. That's it. But that's kind of gay, though, right? Next thing, you know what else guys do? I do this. I do all of these. That's why I'm like, it's fine. You know when you're, like, I'm just going to tell the joke, okay. You know, like, you know those showers where, like, you could pull off, like, the nozzle? Like, not every shower has, but, like, you could actually pull it off. And, like, you're in the shower, and, like, just to get, like, extra cleanliness, you, like, pour the water, like, right there, dude. Like, you don't have to do that, but you do it because, like, part of it kind of feels good for, like, a second. But, like, that's kind of gay, dude. I'm just saying. I do it, but I'm just saying but I'm okay with being around gay. It's fine. Okay. One more thing. Every dude does this. Every dude does this, too. You're on the toilet, right? You got to go number 2. And then there's, like, just that split second where it's, like, relief. Like, that's kind of gay, dude. You know what I mean? That moment is kind of gay. It is. And you know what? Furthermore, I wasn't going to talk about this, but, okay. So I have this thing where I like to clean out my ears with Q-tips. It's called the eargasm. It feels so good. Like, everyone does it. Whatever. It's fine. But I cleaned out my ears while I was going number 2. And I don't know what that sexuality is, but that's what I am now. For real. Like, if someone asks me, I'm like, whatever you call us, sit on the toilet and clean your ears, that's my sexuality now. Shut other, yeah. Have you done it? It feels so, I mean, girls can do it too, like, whatever, it's a new thing. Like, just I identify as Q-tip, like, whatever that is. It's great. It's so good, dude. Here's the thing, like, I used to live in West Hollywood, and, like, whatever, like, I get hit on by gay guys, it's fine, dude. Like, I feel like some dudes, especially like the dudes I was talking about, they get mad when gay guys hit on them. I like when gay guys hit on me, it makes me feel pretty, you know what I mean? Like, I'm fine with it. But, like, sometimes when gay men hit on me, it's really aggressive. Like, I could never, like, get it away with hitting on women the way some gay men hit on me sometimes. I had a gay man ask me if I needed a daddy one time. Like, that's aggressive, right? Do you need a daddy? I know. That's aggressive. I thought about it. Thought about it, and I do have a daddy now, which is great. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. What I don't like, though, you know what I don't? You don't like this one more little thing, really quick. Whenever we make, like, not we, but like, whenever people make fun of gay men, they always do them like in the most flamboyant way. It's always like, hey, like every comics do it, and you're like, oh, he's doing the gay dude. And I don't like that, dude. I don't think we need to remove that. Because like I've never heard one person imitate a gay dude. He's like, yeah, this gay dude came up to me, he's like, yo, I want to suck your dick, dog. Like no one ever imitates a gay dude like that. It's always okay, cool, yeah. My girlfriend gets mad when I tell like jokes pretending that I might be gay. She's like, people are gonna think you're gay. I'm like, I don't care, dude. I know I'm not gay, right? She knows I'm not gay. The 2 guys that I hooked up with in college know I'm not gay. My girlfriend, I do have a girlfriend. I know, dude, I'm sorry. I do have a girlfriend. I do have a girlfriend. My girlfriend is from Oklahoma. That's hilarious too. I know, it's funny, dude. Has anyone ever been to Oklahoma? Really? Oh, cool. Oklahoma's different. Like, for those of you guys that haven't been there, just picture what you think it is. That's what Oklahoma is. It's cows, tree, whatever. My girlfriend grew up on a watermelon farm, which is also kind of hilarious. Here's the thing. So the first time I went to Oklahoma to visit her family, she's like, okay, we're gonna wake up at 6:30 tomorrow. We're gonna work on the farm. I was like, no, we're not, dude. 6:30. Like, what do you like? I'm a comedian, dude. I work from 8 to like 10. Like, that's it. That's how. You know what I mean? She's like, no. And I thought about it, like I wanted to impress her family. So like, I don't know if anyone's ever done farming in this room. It's the worst. I was like, no, I don't want to do this. This sounds awful. Like I'm Mexican, but like my idea of manual labor would be to hire somebody named Manuel to do my labor. You know what I mean? Like, that's way better than actually doing the labor. So they had me what's called spot planting, and I'll just paint a picture really quick. Picture hundreds and hundreds of acres of farmland, and picture me, the Mexican that's never done manual labor before, getting a hoe and digging holes for freaking 12 hours. Like, I'm exhausted, dude. This is stupid. Like, that's not what I signed up for. Like, I just wanted to go see the family. And they thought it was hilarious. Like, oh, your boyfriend's Mexican. He can help us on the farm. I'm like, no, I'm not that kind of Mexican. Also, that's kind of racist that you would say that, but whatever. It's fun. So I was exhausted at the end of the night, dude. Like, I was like, I worked 12 hours that day, harder than I've ever worked in my entire life. And they thought it was hilarious. They're like, we can't believe that you never... I'm like, I already told you I don't live on a farm, dude. Like, why would I do this? And then they were giving me a hard time because I was sore. And then the grandma came to my defense, and she was like, hey, Pete, don't let them give you a hard time. That is very hard work. I started hoeing when I was 15. I said, what did you say? She's like, yeah, I started hoeing when I was 15. I met her grandmother. I was hoeing on the farm. I was like, oh, wow. Like, hoeing means something different where I come from. My girlfriend's great, though. It's hard. I feel like it's hard being with a comedian as a relationship because, like, you know that one way or another you're going to end up in my act. You know what I mean? Before I met my girlfriend, I had girls that were like, I'm not going to date you because I don't want to end up in your act. I'm like, well, you're going to end up in my act one way or another anyway. You know what I mean? Like either you like it or don't. Like either get some dick or like whatever. But like you're going to end up in my act. But she's fine with it. Like there's certain things I can't discuss and I won't. But you guys can draw. You know what I mean? Okay. Here's the thing. So my girlfriend, recently, I had to show the movie Purple Rain to my girlfriend because she'd never seen it because she's 10 years younger than me. That's how I roll. And but she had never seen it. Dude, I was like, how have you never seen Purple Rain? So I had never seen it. And like, I don't know if you guys seen Purple Rain recently, but my mom used to show me. And the reason why I love Purple Rain is because I didn't tell you this story, but my mom died when I was 20. My mom, growing up, she loved Prince, so now I love Prince. And like, I just wanted to share that with her, okay? But because she's so young, like she didn't get it. This is hilarious to me, okay? You guys know that Kanye song, Stronger? That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry. Okay, so there's a line when he says, when Prince was on Apollonia, and they were watching the movie, and Prince is hooking up with this girl named Apollonia in the movie. She's like, is that where the lyric comes from? I'm like, yeah, dude, that's Apollonia from the movie. Also, I had explained to her that OJ used to sell isotoners. She doesn't remember that either. That's a line from the song. I'm like, yeah, he wasn't always a murdering football player. Like, he used to just sell gloves, and it's like, all right, cool. I appreciate you guys being here. Really quick, like, I'll end on this. I'll end serious, happy, like a little bit in the middle. I started doing comedy 5 years ago because I was very sad. I was depressed. I've been through a lot, like my dad going, my mom dying, and stuff like that. And like, but what really did me was like my ex-girlfriend. I caught her cheating on me. And yeah, dude. If anyone's ever been cheated on, it's like the worst feeling, and it's hard to trust people. But it put me through, like, I went to see a therapist. And I started doing stand-up comedy, and like both of those things together, like they're the best therapy, right? And I continue to do both, and it's fine. But here's what happened. So this is how this works. So we didn't speak for years, right? Before I got with my girlfriend, I was on television. Not trying to brag, it's fine. And my ex-girlfriend saw me on television, and so of course she calls me out of the blue. We hadn't spoken in like 3 years. She's like, "Oh my God, I just saw you on TV. You're doing stand-up comedy? Like, you're all over the country. Like, that's so awesome. I'm so proud of you. We should catch up." So I had sex with 3 of her friends. And now we're caught up, guys. Now